Hi, I'm Clarissa, and this is Walking in Westerville.
Just walking down the street, walking down the street, looking at my feet, I don't know nowhere to go. Just walking down the street, looking at my feet, I don't know nowhere to go. Just walking down the street, looking at my feet, I don't know nowhere to go.
Arrgh, ahoy mateys! Today we're going hunting for treasure, custom-made treasure. We'll be walking over to 12 West Main Street, also known as Morgan's Treasures, which is only a 4-minute walk from the municipal building. So if you like shiny or sparkly things, make sure you stick around to see what kind of bountiful treasures this shop holds. I'll be talking with Bill Morgan, owner and goldsmith, to see what kind of booty this specialty shop makes. I also hope he'll show me a couple new pieces.
Morgan's Treasure is a custom jewelry store that my wife and I started almost 3 years ago. We are unique because we completely custom make our jewelry. We start from using the best of raw materials, the best metals, and we go to gem shows, a couple of gem shows a year throughout the country, and hand pick our gemstones out so that we can come back and create a nice piece of jewelry. Our motto is that we're going to beautify the world one piece of jewelry at a time. People ask me what kind of jewelry I make, and typically we make contemporary pieces. We also do a traditional classic look, and it's all pretty much related to our skill level. It's the more I realized the more skillful I got, the easier the ideas came, and a lot more of them. So we're just, we're just kind of feel like we're getting started, but we've done a lot since we've been here. This is a piece that I just finished. And it's a blue zircon, which is a very bright stone, has a high dispersion. It's in 14 karat white metal, and it has 3 little diamonds gypsy set in the band. I don't know how well the light is, but it's a beautiful stone. This is just a fun ring. But my favorite piece is, I don't have here, but I can show you a picture of it. That's the piece that I made for my wife, so she has my favorite jewelry.
After looking at some of Bill's pieces, I wanted to know how he learned to make such beautiful creations and whether or not he designed everything in the store himself.
It's been a lot of self-taught. I went to the Columbus Cultural Arts Center and learned how to make castings. I do have a graduate gemologist certificate from a Gemological Institute of America, which took me a long time to do, but it's related to identifying and grading gemstones and being able to grade diamonds. It's not something that's real common with somebody who's just a bench jeweler, which is all I really am. I sit at the bench and make jewelry, but I can do all these other things too. When we opened up, we realized that we were going to have to change watch batteries. We thought people pretty much expect a jeweler to be able to change watch batteries. So I learned how to change watch batteries, both Kim and I have, and we also make jewelry repairs. Those are kind of necessary evils for doing what we really got into business for, and that was to custom make jewelry. We have a lot of other suppliers. We have probably a dozen different vendors that supply us with different jewelry. We have a nice bridal line from a company called Gabriel that we like, and we predominantly do our bridal jewelry with them. But we also have then other pieces from other vendors, other suppliers, pieces that we just happen to like, that we thought fit into our cases, and so we've added them to our displays.
I took a break from Bill to talk with Kim, the czar of repairs, to see what she thinks makes this shop unique and what her favorite custom piece is.
We have all art from local artists. It's for sale. We try to always have different art on the walls, and we have we've had different artists come in and do showings and do like 4th Friday things. We've probably had about half a dozen artists in here, and what's neat too is all the customers that we have come in that we find out do art. So it's really neat to find out all the people that do art in Westerville and what a creative place it is. My favorite piece of jewelry is a Boulder opal pendant that Bill made.
Before I left, I asked Bill to explain his process for creating a new piece.
Basically, it starts with an idea, and then I may make a sketch to make sure that both the customer and I are thinking the same way. Then I will make a wax, and it's called the lost wax method. This is a wax that's going to take 3 different shaped gemstones after it's been cast in gold. And this is the process, is to make wax, and again, we cast it into metal, and it's called the lost wax method. These are waxes that I've recently made. They're for customers, most of them. Some of them are for stock. This is a stock piece, that's a stock piece. And that one is, but this is a matching wedding set. These people wanted to use a ruby that she had inherited, and we added some rubies to it. This is a piece I just finished this morning, the wax, and it's a little different. It's a pendant. And again, she brought me diamonds. She brought me diamonds that she had accumulated over the years. And she also has a bail, which is what the chain goes through, that I'm going to hook this to. And that will be 14 karat yellow gold, and these diamonds will be paved, which is a setting style that I like to do. It's a classic. It's kind of, it's a classic look. It's a setting style that's been around for 100 years, so it's in a lot of older pieces too. This is typically my style, it being fairly simple look, but also being unique, which at times is challenging. But this is a boulder opal from Australia, from Queensborough, Australia. And they're not calibrated sizes, so they lend themselves to custom pieces that need to be done by hand. And this is going to be, after this is cast, I'll set the stone in here and gypsy set a couple of diamonds in the band, but basically, as you can see, it's going to be a very nice ring with a very nice gemstone. This is another ring that I'm making for stock. And this is going to be 14 karat white gold, and this is an 8mm sapphire that I'm putting in here. With gypsy set diamonds in here. This, by the way, is what a gypsy set diamond looks like. It's also known as flush setting. I'll have a couple of them in here, 3 of them maybe. And then pave diamonds going down both of these arms. If you can imagine, that's going to be a beautiful ring. So these are the kind of things we like to do. We like to play. You know, I'd hate to have to go get a real job somewhere. So we do the best we can.
Well, I'm back at the municipal building. Thanks for joining me at Morgan's Treasure. Hope you enjoyed the bling as much as I did, but you should definitely check it out for yourself. Keep watching Walking in Westerville on WOCC TV3, and we'll see you next time.